I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. New details now on that hot air balloon crash near Eloy this past weekend that left 4 people dead. NTSB investigators say they haven't found any mechanical issues so far. We're also learning more about one of the victims. He's a man from Michigan named Chayton. He was vacationing in Arizona with his girlfriend. She was one of the skydivers who jumped from the balloon, making it out alive. Chayton's mom says he was just along for the ride as support.
Sometime between when she jumped out and when she landed, something went wrong. He knew he was going to die. They were, from what I'm told, somewhere around 8,000 feet.
Federal investigators say there was likely an issue with the vertical side of the balloon itself, but still no official cause has been determined. Tracking teen violence in the Valley, Mesa police arresting 18-year-old Christopher Fantastic last night in connection to an attack back in May near Val Vista and Southern. Police originally called to the scene for reports of a fight between about 30 to 40 people. He's facing aggravated assault charges. Fantastic already in Maricopa County Jail, arrested by Gilbert police last week in connection to an attack at an In-N-Out last August. He faces assault and aggravated robbery charges in that case. 3 others were arrested as well. The Queen Creek Town Council, meanwhile, set to meet tonight, and we do expect an update from the police chief. It's been several weeks since the department submitted charges to the county attorney's office in connection to the death of 16-year-old Preston Lord, who was severely beaten at a party and later died. The department telling us their recommendation of charges against 7 suspects is still under review. No arrests have been made. Over the weekend, volunteers swept through Gilbert neighborhoods, hanging thousands of feet of orange ribbon in memory of the 16-year-old. But an HOA is ordering the ribbons to be cut down, saying the display is inappropriate. We have a team at the White Wing community digging into why they don't want this done. See more on this story throughout the evening. Well, quite the headache for drivers trying to get to work this morning. Traffic blocked along the I-10, I-17 stack interchange in Phoenix for a trailer fire. Take a look. These massive flames from around 7 this morning. DPS says a truck pulling a trailer caught fire. They still don't know why or how. Later, you can see explosions coming from the truck. Troopers say no one was hurt, but traffic was stalled for some time as crews worked to put out that fire. Is there enough water to continue growing and building in certain parts of the valley? Back in June, Governor Hobbs announced a temporary halt to new home subdivisions that rely solely on groundwater and can't show they have at least a 100-year water supply. That affected places like Queen Creek and Buckeye. But last week, in her State of the State address, Governor Hobbs said she's working on a program that would give those communities the ability to keep building by getting their water from other sources.
There are a lot of nuances to this issue. And I believe that it is not this black and white. We're not growing at all. I don't think that's the truth.
Ahead at 5, go in depth on this alternative plan and what still has to happen to make it official. It's a struggle so many parents face, how to find time for self-care while raising your children. Health insiders say that so-called mom guilt can be overcome. It starts with recognizing how you time can positively impact the entire family and thinking of that rest as a necessity instead of a luxury.
There's a misunderstanding that it's something that's selfish, to take time for ourselves. We have to put deposits into the bank for our energy. We have to put deposits into the bank for calming our nervous system. If we're constantly running on being overdrawn, we're just never going to catch up.
Hey, little things like meditation, a short walk, a bath can make a big difference. And if you find yourself with a little more time, schedule a date night with your spouse or some extended time with your friends. If you're still feeling stressed, you may also benefit from professional help.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins. High pressure bringing a beautiful week to the valley. Our first 70s of the year yesterday. And now we're going up to 74 around 4 p.m. here tomorrow. Sunshine and light winds throughout the day. A beautiful forecast here in the valley. This ridge of high pressure, though, will get shoved east as we head through the weekend. And back-to-back storms will come in. The first one Sunday. The second one right on its heels Monday night into Tuesday, bringing rain and snow across Arizona. That snow level looks fairly high high with both of these, around 7,000 feet, but we could see anywhere from about 1 to 4 inches of snow above the 7,000 foot level in our highest elevations up north. And the rain potential in the valley, those early estimates showing anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of rain, most of that Monday night into Tuesday morning. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. As these storms roll in, temperatures will drop. We'll go from the mid 70s Friday and Saturday down into the mid 60s Sunday and Monday.